just gonna come out and say it. Fast food workers are just built different. I think it's safe to say that a lot of us as teens and even young adults have found yourself working in a fast food job. At least once. And for those who haven't, consider yourself one of the lucky few. I've worked fast food for a good majority of high school and college now, trying to transition out of food service into something from my field. Let me tell you, the horror stories I've experienced are just bonkers. I am looking for a new job that doesn't involve feeding the general public, and I thought it'd be fun to share some of my worst stories while working fast food because there's a lot of them. Firstly, let's talk about how downright rude people are to fast food employees. I don't think I go one shift without at least 10 or more rude customers. And I'm not talking about the occasional hangry, snappy ones. I'm talking downright Karen final boss type deal. I find it so strange that people would willingly be so mean to the people making your food. My team and I aren't going to mess with people's food because that's illegal. But it's still pretty wild to be so nasty to us and then expect high quality food in return. And screaming from the lobby, "Hello, is anyone gonna take my order?" isn't going to get us to run over and take your order any faster. We are always understaffed and overworked. It is so rare nowadays to have a full team on shift. We're working multiple positions, so yeah, I can't take your order while also taking the drive-thru order and doing fry station at the same time. And let me just say to all my lovely customers that decide to dine in at a fast food joint, there are trash cans in the lobby for a reason. Please use them. I am so sick of people leaving all their trash all over the tables and the floor. This isn't a normal restaurant dining experience where we serve you at your table and take your trash. Please clean up after yourself. I remember we had an older guy come in and he got his food after being super snappy with us. But we thought, well, he has paid, he's had his food, this is the end. Nope. Dude decides to take his food and just stomp it into the floor. And then he took ketchup packets and smeared them all over the tables and chairs. Dude then comes up with a smirk to the counter and tells us what he did. Like, what, you want a gold star? Are you a toddler? And why did he do that, you may ask? Because he thought it was dumb that he had to clean up after himself. This doesn't even scratch the surface on how awful people are who dine in. And don't even get me started on the bathrooms. Did you really need to smear poop all over the wall? Or puke everywhere but the toilet, trash can, or sink? It seems that people just don't care about what they do in public. Would you puke all over the floor in your house? No, you'd find a toilet or trash can. And yeah, I get accidents happen, but I'm talking about those who intentionally do it and have no intentions of cleaning up, which in turn just gets us yelled at by some other customer for the bathroom looking like a poop and vomit tornado went through there. Please, at least if you're gonna make a mess, tell us so it can get cleaned. We aren't judging you for accident. Somehow, the people in the drive-thru are just as bad, even though we only interact with them for 5 minutes at most. As you know, they decided to do away with pennies. And well, now our location no longer has pennies to give out with change. Tell me why on a Monday at 10 a.m. in the morning, I was getting cussed out over a single penny. Like 1 cent. 1 singular cent. She was tweaking over a penny, and I was just standing there, not even shocked, because this isn't my first rodeo with people wanting a singular penny. And you know what the craziest part was? My location isn't shorting you on the change. You actually get a nickel back instead of a penny. So she's getting 4 cents more, yet she's still cussing me out because she wanted that penny instead. She says it was the principle of it. Girl, you're literally getting 4 cents more. What do you mean the principle of it? People like Penny Lady that are not only rude, but straight up just the most stupid people on the planet. There are so many more stupid people that come in, and I feel like I leave dumber and dumber after every shift. Like this one customer asked the difference between beef and chicken. I assume they meant like what comes on the hamburger and what comes on the chicken sandwich. So I'm explaining that to him because I get being curious, and some many boards don't really show it that well. Nah, homegirl meant like what's the difference between beef and chicken? Like the meat, like didn't understand they aren't the same animal. I was shocked. What do you mean you don't know what a cow and chicken are? And I was like, chicken is a chicken and beef is a cow? She goes, oh, really? I thought they were just all the same meat. Like, how did this girl even graduate high school? Get her off the road, because damn, I don't want to drive on the road with her. Or the time that our fire set on fire one night due to our closing staff not correctly cleaning / turning off the fryers. We didn't have the fryer for over a month. Tell me why these customers would read the sign we had aloud in the drive-thru and it said, our fryers are down, we are unable to make fries or any fried product, and then proceed to order fries. And at this point, I was already kind of tweaking because it had already been a long day of getting screamed at over our fryers being broken. Like, yeah, I went in there and set them on fire myself just to inconvenience you. Anyways, I'm like, yeah, I can't give you fries, and he's like, why? And I go, because the sign states our fryer is down. And he's like, so? I reply, fries are fried in the fryer? And he goes, oh yeah, can you like bake them or some shit? Like, bro, if you want fries so bad, just go to the 10 plus fast food locations in the area that are literally down the street and get fries. Like, we are so cooked that you are insisting that you get fries from a fryer that is literally broken. We are literally cooked as a society. Cooked! And seriously, don't get me started when you work on the holidays or bad weather or the freezing cold and they go, I can't believe they have you guys working on the holidays or in this weather. All I want to say is we are here because of people like you. Why won't you just stay home? Like you say you feel bad that I'm getting absolutely soaked when it's downpouring outside, yet here you are ordering food, and then you pull up to the window, you park far away, and I have to reach out and get even more soaked. Or you have your windshield wipers going, flicking your water in my face. Like, you have to be kidding me. Are people this stupid and inconsiderate? One time a lady literally flicked her cigarette ashes at me, and then was like, oh, haha, oops. Also, to the customers that complain about how long it's taking in the drive-thru, but then order $50 worth of food that has to be made fresh and then is confused why we asked you to pull forward, you are the problem. Or to the ones that sit in the drive-thru for a while and then you get to the window and you're still fumbling to get your wallet, what are you doing? What were you doing waiting in the line? Just sitting there? Like, seriously, guys, what are we doing? Anyways, I know that this is really just one big rant video, but I truly do mean it when I say that fast food workers are just built different. Some people might say, oh, so you deal with stupid people sometimes. No, this is every shift, and the problem is that we are also underpaid and overworked. If the only problem of the whole day was the 10 plus Karens, that would truly be a glorious shift. But we are doing so much more in the background than just dealing with the general public. So I beg you to be more mindful and considerate to the fast food workers. Most of us truly care and don't deserve to be screamed at or have food thrown at us. Truly ask for a little patience and some kindness. A smile really does brighten our day, I promise. I could be having the worst shift, but one customer smiling or saying thank you instantly lights up my mood and many other staff members. Please choose kindness next time. I'm curious, what do y'all think about working in fast food or any service really? Is this something you like? Do you have any horror stories? Feel free to comment your stories down below. And please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Bye y'all!